Come to the top of the mat. Feet are a little bit wider than hip width apart and parallel. Micro bend the knees. Take a deep breath in. Sigh out the mouth. And we'll begin by gently just tapping the lower ribs, lower belly. So you can see I'm making little fists and just doing little gentle taps from the xiphoid process down towards my pubic bone. So just think of it from the bra line down, little gentle taps. And then move that gentle tapping up to the sternum, above the breasts and the heart. Tap, tap, tap. You can let your hips sway side to side here. And just close your eyes and just begin to awaken that internal prana energy within you. And then use your fingertips and tap right underneath your collarbones. Find the two clavicle bones. And gentle taps right underneath. And then taking the hands to the very top of the head and tapping, thinking of awakening the crown chakra, Sahasrara, 1,000-petaled lotus. Tap, tap, tap. On the top of the head. Good, and then just sway side to side. And take the feet even a little farther apart here if it feels good. And then shaking is another really fantastic way to very quickly wake up and revitalize your energy. So after this last sway, just shake the whole body. Kneecap should be moving forward and back. Shake everything, 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 and then pause. And we'll shake just the right arm. Really shake it, shake it, shake it. Sometimes if you're having trouble feeling the shake, just doing one arm can really help. And now we'll do the left. Shake it. Good, and now some big hip circles. Make sure the knees are micro bent here. And opposite way. And shake the whole body. Last chance to really go nuts. Really get everything moving. Shake, shake, shake. Arms, legs, hands, head, torso. And then taking this right into our first sun salutation. So feet parallel. Inhale, reach up. Breathe out, fold forward. Bend the knees deeply. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to a plank pose. Deep breath in here. Lower down, slow and controlled. Whole body hits the mat. And then press yourself up into a small or large cobra, depending how you're feeling today. And if it feels accessible, press up on your hands so that you straighten your arms just a touch, and you can readjust your stance in terms of scooching the hips forward or back. Not worrying so much about our precise alignment here. Instead, just kind of let the shoulders roll up by the ears, one at a time. Just continuing to invite this spiral lubrication of the joints, also so good for the organs and the lymphatic system. And as you're ready, press back, downward facing dog. And breathe in and out. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. Bend the knees, stack the hips. And then exhale, send the right foot between the hands, cartwheel open into warrior two. So right away, warrior two, inhale. Exhale, come into a side angle. So elbow to thigh or hand on ground. See if you can telescope the heart towards the ceiling. Huge breath in. One more deep breath here. Exhale, let the hands frame the foot. Pop up onto the back heel. Let the left knee drop to the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Anjaneyya, low lunge. Let the hips get extra heavy here, so feel the lower body really sinking down. And then bend the elbows, make a diamond shape as you hook the thumbs. And now keeping the hips weighty, lift the heart and come into a little bit of a back bend, just feeling a stretch around the front of the body. Huge breath in and out. Once more, huge in and out. Hands frame the foot. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog, and your choice. Flow through plank, chaturanga, cobra, or of course, you can always just hold dog. And deep breath in. Huge breath out. Inhale, lift the left leg high to the sky, bend the knees, stack the hips, big breath in. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands, cartwheeling up for your warrior two. Visiting here just a moment, huge breath in. Exhale, side angle, maybe left elbow to the thigh. Right arm reaches up and over. Feel your hips yearning towards your back heel. And then see if you can find this idea of the torso getting longer, moving away and out of the pelvis as you perhaps rotate the heart towards the ceiling. Huge breath in and out. Once more, huge in. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Pop the back heel up off the ground. Drop it to the ground and inhale, come into Anjaneyya, low lunge. Elbows bend, hook the thumbs in the opposite, interlacing. First, let the pelvis just get heavy, so feel into that first. So connect with that earth element. And then inhale, chest moves towards the sky, maybe little back bends, and the elbows back, navel hugs in. Stretch across the front line of the body, breathing in and out. Once more, inhaling. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Step it back, downward facing dog, and hold, or your choice to move through the vinyasa. From your down dog, step, jump, or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, hands meet at prayer and move through the center line of the body. Breathe in, lift the sternum to the thumbs. Exhale, step the left foot back in space, high lunge. Once again, connect with the grounding of the legs, the heaviness of the pelvis. And then visualize your pelvic bowl and your torso like this river of energy that wants to move up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. So you're playing that balance between air and ether, but groundedness in the lower body. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, take your left hand forward and your right hand back. Option 1, left hand hits the ground, easy twist. Option 2, hook the left elbow to the outside of the right knee and come right into a big twist. So either variation's fine. You can always drop the back knee. We're here for 3. 2, lots of power out the back, left heel. 1. Whichever variation you're in, drop the back knee once again. Let the right arm drop in a big windmill. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, take the right hand to the knee, hands in Jnana Mudra. And you're going to reach that left hand back to see if you can hold the big toe side of the foot. Pull the foot towards the left seat. Think of spinning your left hip towards the front of the room. You can always use a strap here, or just hold low lunge if you can't do the quad stretch quite yet. Huge deep in-breath here. Exhale, take the hands to the inside of the foot. You're going to heel toe the right foot out to the right, so the right toes are at a 45-degree angle, and sink into a lizard pose. Breathing in and out, and invite that shoulder movement we played with at the beginning. So the shoulders are allowed one at a time to kind of explore the area by the ears as you kind of move in this figure 8 type fashion. And then walk the foot over to the left, coming into pigeon prep. Foot can be pointed or flexed. Deep breath in here, and then exhale, coming down onto the forearms. Breathe in. And out. Relax the shoulders and the jaw, and see if you can relax the face by focusing on the soft upper palate of the mouth, relaxing from that space, almost like you're relaxing from the midbrain out. And that then softens the eyes, the jaw, the skin. Take your right elbow in the direction of your left foot. So you're twisting to the left. Bring the hands to prayer. Right elbow can be outside the foot, or maybe it's even nestled in the foot. Any placement is fine. Spin the heart towards the left, but think of your left hip dropping towards the floor. So once again, think of the hips heavy, that earth element, that weightiness, hips melting into the earth. And then this is a really fun place to see if you can telescope the torso a little longer. Breathe a little deeper, especially right at the mid-torso, and see what kind of new lines of energy are available to you here. One more breath. And then exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Your choice to flow through chaturanga or skip it. Ironing out your breath, huge in. Exhale completely, feeling the navel pull back into the spine as we all meet in dog. Step, walk, or stroll to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Your in-breath circles the arms down, around, and up, no rush. Your exhale, hands through center line. Deep breath in, sternum rises to meet the thumbs. Exhale, step the right foot back in space this time, high lunge. Setting up here, deep bend in the left knee. Hips square towards the front of the room and heavy. Really make sure you're on the ball mound of the back foot, so that may involve lengthening your stance just a touch. Inhale, arms up as you're ready. Inhale, open the chest, the collarbones. Connect with that element of earth, ether, sky. As you do that, see if you can maintain a connection downward. Hips heavy, legs solid, deep breath in and out. In and on the out, take the right hand forward and the left hand back. Breathe in. Get longer, reach the arms apart from one another. As you breathe out, two choices. Right hand comes to the floor inside the left foot, easy twist, or taking it a step further, taking the elbow to the outside of the left knee. You can always drop the back knee if that feels right for you. Feel the hips magnetize towards one another. Feel the torso moving out of the bowl of the pelvis, lengthening. Maybe heart moves towards ceiling. One more huge breath. Exhale, hands to the inside of the left foot. Take the left forearm onto the left knee, hands in Janana Mudra. And if you can come into the quad stretch here, bend the back knee, hold the big toe side of the foot, move the foot and heel towards the seat. Rock a little bit more, so make sure you're on the front of the thigh, not directly on the kneecap. Relax the shoulders down. Attempt to square the hips. One more huge deep breath in and out. Exhale, let the foot go, let the quad stretch go. Hands to the inside of the left foot. Heel toe the left foot to the left. Hips drop heavy. And then once again, exploring this sort of slinky type movement. One shoulder moves towards the other, connecting here with that element of water. And look at the left foot. Heel toe it all the way to the right edge of the mat, setting up for your pigeon prep. Right foot is flexed or pointed, whatever feels best on your knee. Inhale, opening across the chest. Exhale, coming down to the elbows. Set up your foundation here, feeling the hips heavy. Right hip drops even more towards the mat than you think it needs to. Maybe walk your elbows 1 or 2 inches away from you, and then challenge the crown of your head to move farther away from your sits bones. Breathing into that long line of energy, tailbone to crown of head. Keep the lower body completely stable, frozen. And take the left elbow all the way to the right corner of the mat. You see what feels right to you as you bring the hands to prayer. If it's having the left elbow on the mat or on the foot that's in pigeon. And then close your eyes and explore this squaring, this leveling of the hips, especially as the right hip drops more. And this lengthening through the torso. Imagining your breath like water, and you'd want the largest river moving up and down the spinal column as the breath moves bottom to top on the inhale and top to bottom on the exhale. Exhale, hands frame the foot, press back, downward facing dog. Your choice to move through chaturanga or skip it. From dog, breathe in. Exhale, step, jump, or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Your in-breath circles the arms down, around, and up. Reaching up. Hands meet at prayer. Keep the arms lifted, even as you exhale. Inhale, and now rise onto the tippy toes, so heels lift off the mat. Just practice your balance here. Breathing for 3, 2, 1, and then like a waterfall, you bend the knees, staying high on your tippy toes best you can, lowering seat to heels. Just play with the balance. It's okay if you need to take an arm down at some point. See if you can stay here, arms reaching up, shoulder blades relaxed, huge breath in. Exhale, take the left hand forward and the right hand back. Inhale, back to center. Right hand forward, left arm back. And back to center. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to prayer. Challenging yourself to stay here 2 more breaths. And then take your hands behind you. Coming into Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet touch. For today, hold each of the feet in your hands and then line your forearms up with your shins. So really press the elbows into the meaty part of your calf. Feel the sits bones widening down and back. Inhale. As you press the elbows slightly into the calves, draw your shoulders back and see if you can play with the same concept of the torso really lengthening out of the pelvic bowl. So we're not folding forward here. We're just in this nice long line. Should feel good on the low back, especially as you lever the elbows slightly down. Once again, soften the soft palate, the roof of the mouth. Think of this soft glow or ball of light in the center of the brain, emanating outward towards the face and out behind you, just softening the whole area of the head, the neck and shoulders. Inhaling one more long, slow, deep breath. And then keeping this exact situation that you have in the upper body, so spine incredibly long, again telescoping out of the pelvic bowl. Just slide the left leg forward and then the right leg forward and turn this into Paschimottanasana, forward fold, but again keeping the spine long. So no rounding forward today. Two more deep breaths here. Gently coming up to Dandasana, staff pose. Taking both soles of feet to the floor, holding behind the thighs. Inhale, open the heart. So lift the heart high, 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 high. And then exhale, almost as if you were punched in the belly. You're going to pull the navel down towards the floor, holding the backs of the thighs round, round, round. Making a Halloween cat shape with the whole spine, low and upper back, till the head hits the mat and you can pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a huge squeeze here. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Invite the shoulder blades to relax. Once more, big in and out. And then gently extending one leg and then the other onto your mat. Pressing the elbows into the floor on either side of your body, nestling your shoulder blades underneath you as you lift the torso up a little bit and pull your shoulder blades together on the back before coming into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Release any effort to control the breath here. And stay for as long as you possibly can. So much love from my heart to yours. Namaste.